right, our next guests are here. They're kind of amazing people. They're pretty cool. I'm excited about this. And you are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special, so this is going to be a lot of fun for all of us. You can weigh in on the Slack chat, BeTerrific.com/Slack. Brian Holt's in the house. Yeah. All right. I've got these fine folks from Medieval Times. Of course, Andrea Fasano's joining us. She's here. She's hanging out. She's my co-host. Of course she's hanging out. Part of the BeTerrific team.
Where else would I be?
We're glad to be here.
We've got Princess Catalina. Now, I've wanted to go to Medieval Times since your big on-screen debut. You know what I'm talking about, the cable guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dun, 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 dun. I have a friend who does it really well.
Do you like
He's
the
like, don't want to pull hammy.
I love the Cable Guy. It's like a cult classic. I think your favorite Jim Carrey movie's got to be Ace Ventura.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how'd you know that?
Because
mine's
mine.
two.
Really? You
I
like
love
two better?
I love two.
Where the guano on the guy's shoe?
Oh, I love the whole animal. I mean, obviously both are animals, but yeah, two is like my fave.
My favorite scene might be Finkel Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel.
Einhorn is Finkel. And then he runs to the bathroom. Oh, that's amazing.
I'm not kidding though. My friend from the Cable Guy, he does that like, and he does it so well.
We get that all the time.
It's so funny. And he'll just do it in your ear like we were younger, and we're like, it was funny like the first 3 times. 20 times we're like, shut up.
Oh yeah, we get that all the time.
I like when he parks. He's like a glove.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I mean, that's what I know of Medieval Times. I've wanted to go forever.
Yes.
And I've never been. What happens at Medieval Times? I mean, was that realistic? Other than the fact that, I mean, I'm not getting on the horse, right? I'm not going to be a knight?
No, I'm unfortunately not.
You want to kill me? He's like, unfortunately not. No. I mean, if I go get one of those knight suits from Weta Workshop, wetaworkshop.com, then I'll get on a horse.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come on by.
No, but anyway, so yeah, tell me about it.
So Medieval Times it's a relative good representation in the movie, but of course you cannot jump down into the pit and hop on the horse. You know, we do have security for that. But outside of that,
has anybody ever tried?
In my tenure at Medieval Times, they have not, but I wouldn't doubt. We have 9 locations throughout the 8 in the United States and 1 in Canada, so I wouldn't doubt that someone would have tried that after seeing the representation. Right, because you could drink
there. It's a fun environment, and it could get a little rowdy.
Yeah, exactly. Very rowdy.
Of course. I mean, we try to stress that we're a venue for everyone. So we have anything from an 11 o'clock matinee for schools, which has an educational spin on it, versus where we have up to bachelorette parties at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Oh, wow.
So we like to open the idea that we can have anyone. We have senior groups.
And so for the bachelor parties, the horses strip?
Exactly. That's exactly what happens.
So
we have sweaty men in tights rolling around at the sound.
Wow. Is there a real competition? That'd be the bachelorette parties. Just I had to get it straight. I was like, Finkel, Einhorn, Finkel. Okay, I got this straight. Is this real competition or is this like WWE? Like, let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to tell you, Mean Gene. Okay.
It's staged.
It is staged. So
we know
you
who's
guys
gonna win.
You know who's gonna win.
It's staged to a fault though, because the knights do compete in games, and they are really competing. So, for example, they have a lance. They're riding a horse. They try to get a small ring on it. They are not trying to miss. They are trying to get that.
Okay. Yeah. I thought they actually tried to hurt each other. There's none of that?
There are levels of Medieval Times.
It's a real medieval tournament. So it starts with all the knights.
And then you get the flames and the dwarfs and the whole deal.
No flames, no dwarfs.
Okay. And then you get the lions out.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All right, why don't you guys take us through a typical tournament?
Okay, so it starts obviously.
Wait, will I see somebody get knocked off a horse?
Yes.
Yes, you will.
Awesome, I'm coming. I'm in.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm in.
Or take a dive.
It's cool, right?
It is. It's very cool.
I want to periscope that.
Do you know? I tried. So we keep asking him to tell us the tournament, then we cut him off.
That's no problem. That's okay.
He's having fun.
I like how enthused you guys
we are.
About
well, I was telling them I just went to the one in Florida.
Yeah.
Is it Orlando? It's outside of Orlando.
In Kissimmee.
It's Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee.
Yeah.
So we went there and had awesome seats, and we were the red and yellow knight. And you have to eat everything with your hands. There's no utensils. I mean, it's medieval times, guys.
Oh, it is like the movie then.
Yeah.
And then where he's like, wait, you have no forks and knives, but you had Pepsi in medieval times.
That's right.
Can I get a Pepsi?
And
That we do.
bottled
You
beer.
can have a Pepsi if you would like.
Okay.
We do have
Right.
select beverages.
I love it.
And then it's cool because they have like, I mean, the whole crowd and everything is just so loud and fun, and everyone gets so excited to promote their night. And then they have the whole storyline with like the royal family.
Yep. It's a scripted show, so you actually go there and you're watching a play. So it's a scripted show.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the
You go
outcome
there-
is kind of unscripted because she said they actually compete, or he said that.
They
yeah,
do
you
actually
are
compete.
competing. So basically, the audience is divided up into different colors. So what color you go in corresponds to the night that you're cheering for. So we have a yellow night, a blue night, a black and white night, a red and yellow night, a red night, and a green night.
We need a BeTerrific night.
You did. Oh, that's
Maybe
good.
one
We'll put that
day.
in our suggestion box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our suggestion box.
Yeah, the suggestion box that never gets read. This guy just takes it and dumps it right in the trash. It's like,
Yeah, right.
you know, yeah. You
But,
you collect everybody's email. You email. That was a good suggestion. We're putting that under consideration. Or copy paste, copy paste, send.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I couldn't Periscope because the internet was down. Like it wouldn't-
Right,
it
but in
had
New
no
Jersey,
internet.
if I go to the one in near the Meadowlands,
Yes,
East
sir.
Rutherford, I believe you guys are.
Yes.
It's Lyndhurst.
It's
Yes.
Lyndhurst. If I go to that one, then you guys have good internet there.
Yes,
We do.
We do have
Yeah.
free Wi-Fi.
So we
yeah.
can Periscope.
I'm gonna Periscope.
Because mine wasn't working.
Come on down.
Yes.
It would have been so fun.
Welcome to medieval times. All right, let me ask you something. Do you have a ring announcer
The
like a Michael
Chancellor.
Buffer? Could I do that
Yes.
for one
We
time?
do. We
You
actually have
wow.
we have our Lord Chancellor is
Yeah.
his name. He basically is like the announcer for the whole show.
Wow.
And so he basically, he's like our announcer and moves the story along. It's a scripted show. You sit for 2 hours, you watch this show, you eat with your hands, you cheer for your knights, you watch the jousting, the fighting, the games.
Now let's
Great
be honest.
show.
What kind of food am I eating? Is this like I imagine.
It's
I've
a
always
feast.
imagined that I show up and the car from the Flintstones shows up with that huge rib on the side, and somebody like you brings it over to me and is like, "Here's your thing, Fred."
So you're served when you get there tomato bisque soup with garlic
That
bread.
sounds very good. Yeah.
Herb-basted tomato, a half a chicken, corn on the cob, and for dessert there's an apple pastry.
Did you just say a half a chicken?
Half a chicken.
Yeah.
We just went into another movie, Major League. I'll take a half a chicken. Or it could have been Blues Brothers. He wants 4 fried chicken.
Medieval times is everywhere.
Anyway, so a half a chicken
Half a
per
chicken.
person?
Per person.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
big. The servers come around with tongs. They slap it on your plate. You have to eat it with your hands. So there's no utensils allowed.
That gets sloppy. You get a lot of paper
It gets
towels.
very sloppy.
One
Yes.
napkin, my friend.
One napkin.
Just like in the real medieval times.
And they're so nice because they're printed on, so you're like, I don't want to
They
use
are nice.
this.
Yeah, I know.
What year is it? What year am I going to when I go to
It's
medieval
based
times?
around the 11th century.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be like the 1000s, the 1000s.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my abacus out. I'm like,
Yeah.
see, it's carry the 1, divide by 3. Okay.
How long have you been the princess for?
I've been there for almost 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
How did
Why
you-
would I
So
leave?
fun. I mean,
I get to dress like this.
yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How did you look beautiful, by the way?
Yeah,
you.
it's gorgeous.
How did you get? I thought you were cosplaying. I was like, who are you cosplaying? You're like
Oh.
myself.
Well, this is like the only place where I actually blend in.
Yeah. What happens when you go to like Rite Aid to buy a prescription or something?
Right?
You're like, hey, I'd like a Diet
We do a
Coke.
lot of events where we actually go out into the public like this, and I got to get used to it. you
It's a
know?
little
It
odd,
just-
right?
It's,
People
it's
give
a
you a
little
look,
odd,
yeah.
but after being there for 4 years, I finally have gotten used
And
to
then he
it.
follows
Really?
you around in that outfit, and they think there's some weird, like, they definitely think there's some weird, like, thing going on, right?
It is, because he's, part of his job is to document, so he's constantly taking pictures and
Oh,
stuff.
What
my
would be
gosh,
better
that's
though
so
is if you
funny.
got one of those like bugles, and before she walked everywhere, just like every block, you just went. Like, would you do that in New
That's a
York
good
City?
idea.
We'd follow you with a camera. If you do that on every single block you get to, you just go. She walks in front of you, and you just stand behind her, go.
I love
That'd
it.
be
I love
hilarious.
it.
Well, we are in
No,
New York City, and periodically when we take the staff out, we do have to, we have to eat. So go.
But
go-
you use utensils.
We use utensils
You do, yeah,
when
when you
we
do
take
that.
the staff out to lunch. So when we'll go out, we will get weird looks. But then when we explain who we are, people are usually more excited than.
You're right.
You just
than
say,
weirded
"Listen,
out.
we're Mormons."
Yeah.
No. They
You have
just
like
don't-
because it's you and like 8 princesses, right?
No, just one
Yeah.
princess.
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually me and usually a couple nights.
She got it. She thinks it's hilarious. I did too. The Terrifics got it. Andrea got it.
I guess
He's
I
like,
missed it.
I
he's
got
like,
it
what?
late. I got it late. Oh my gosh.
So how did you get into this? How did you say this is what I want to do? It's super cool. Did you want to be a model or an actress, or did you just say
actress?
You did, yeah.
And then one day they just, by coincidence, I knew someone, and they said, well, they're looking for a princess. Would
And
you
you're
like to be
pretty.
a princess? I said, well,
Who
wouldn't want to be a princess?
Yeah.
Who didn't grow up
You're like-
saying, I want to be a princess?
You're like,
Yeah.
my dad always told me I was a princess.
Yeah.
So
And then,
and you love it.
I love it.
Were you into like
absolutely.
Dungeons and Dragons or any video games when you were a kid, or comic books?
I actually wasn't, but
You were a cheerleader.
I was for
I
a
knew
little
it.
while.
Funny. That's
Look
so
at that.
funny.
Yeah.
I knew it.
That's
Where'd
another
you-
movie, by the way.
What? The cheerleader that becomes the medieval
No,
times
no,
princess?
The princess one. I am a princess.
Yeah.
All girls are. Do you know what that's from?
I don't.
Oh,
Is that Captain America? I'm not a team. What is it? Team America? Team?
No.
Somebody help me out with this.
I think
Gee whiz,
it's the
come
Secret
on.
Garden.
Secret Garden.
Yeah,
all right.
because it was on your list of.
I don't have my Slack chat. I don't even know what the Terrifics are saying. 'cause I don't have my phone. All right. It seems like it's a lot of fun. Are you on the posters and stuff too?
I'm not, but I'm hoping to be.
Can we change
someday.
that?
I mean,
She's
come
beautiful.
on.
Get her on the
We will
posters.
have to. We'll have to
know.
send her down.
I thought we were good. I thought we were
Oh, I'm
friends.
sorry. I'll see what I can do.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Emerson.
Emerson,
in
New Jersey. So
yeah.
what was the cheerleading team?
What was the cheerleading?
You were the
It was
Emerson-
The Cavos.
the Cavos.
The Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Like the Cleveland. What is a Cavalier? Like it's
I
a
think
guy,
it's
isn't
like,
it?
It's like a
chivalrous.
musketeer almost.
I thought it was like a chivalrous gentleman. He's a
It
cavalier.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a musketeer.
Yeah. It was really good.
Thank
How'd
you.
you know that? It's really good.
There's a wealth of useless information
Totally.
kind of in here, back there. It comes in my ears with these monster, amazing 24K
Oh, they're sending
headphones.
you information in.
Well,
That's
and I have a lot here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you, sir, where are you from?
I'm from Rockland County.
Rockland County, New York.
Yes, sir.
Right near the Rockland Bakery, the world famous Rockland
The best
Bakery. Have you ever
Rockland
gone
Bakery,
there?
Of course.
You
Yeah.
go in there and they have you could buy a bagel off the assembly line.
You can. You grab it right off.
Then you go to the bagel stores in New Jersey. You're like, oh yeah, when did you make these bagels? They're like Rockland made them, and it's right near the Palisades Center Mall.
Yes, sir.
That's a
I
great
live
mall.
about 15 minutes away from.
And
Palisades.
you were where'd you go to high school?
I went to Suffern High School.
Suffern. You were a Suffern Knight.
Suffern Mountie.
Mountie. Oh, I played
I
hockey
was like,
against the
okay,
Blue
now
Knights
he's
of Suffern.
getting too crazy
Blue
with
Knights?
the knowledge.
I'm not. The Saints, maybe.
The Saints.
The
of
Rampo
London.
Saints.
No, Blue Knights. I'm telling you, the Suffern Blue Knights.
Might be a different Suffern.
It might be a different.
I threw some hits against the Suffolk Blue
Oh,
Knights.
did you?
Gee Whiz had something to say. Gee Whiz, come on in. What do you got to say? He's got the Greg cam. Greg, what's going on, man? He's got a question. I don't know, something.
I didn't have a question,
Yeah.
actually. I wasn't really saying anything.
That's great. Well, I'm glad we took that moment to break. Why don't you plug something while we're doing it? We'll take this station, what do they say in baseball games? We'll take this moment to do station identification. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are amazing. How do I find out more? I go to medievaltimes.com.
MedievalTimes.com, or you can call our national number at 1-888-WE-JOUST, and the national call center will walk you
Do people
through.
call anything anymore? I mean, it's just medievaltimes.com is good.
MedievalTimes.com. and
1-888-WE-JOUST.
Yes,
People
sir.
do. If they're organizing parties
If
and
they're not-
events and stuff,
Absolutely.
right? Because that's
you need
what
to
the
call
huge.
because it's very hard to do over.
You bring up a good
website.
point. I was going to say, if it's not Michael Artist, nobody's calling. But
Right.
okay.
Well, because it's bachelorette parties, it's huge groups,
Anything
birthday
birthday.
parties.
What's the biggest
kids'
group you've ever
parties.
done?
We've done groups, probably of 1,300 for our matinees. So it's an entire camp scum.
Is there a splash
wow.
section? Is there like at SeaWorld they have the splash section? Can I sit in the splash section?
No, actually, we pull the nets down when the knights actually joust with the lances, so that none of the fragments fly into the crowd. So, unfortunately, no, there is no.
And there's
splash
sand
section.
flying, right?
Yeah.
When they're
Yeah.
jousting.
You know I go to the auto races for the crashes, right?
Do you?
All right. So are you guys here?
We
Do
are
people
here.
visit?
We're
You have a
at
booth?
booth
Yes.
344. We're actually selling half-price tickets.
Wow.
Today and tomorrow only.
But that's the thing I've always wondered. What does a ticket cost?
The normal price, full price admission for an adult is $62.95.
But you get dinner.
Dinner and a 2-hour show.
A show. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm saying obviously you get the show.
Yeah,
I'm
of
saying you
course.
get
the
dinner for
dinner's
that, yeah.
included in admission of
That's-
any ticket you buy. Yes,
Right.
sir.
What do you? So there's more expensive tickets as well.
Well, you can upgrade your tickets to our Royalty or King's Royalty package that come with various upgrades, sometimes better seating.
And what kind of upgrade could I have? Could I have like a better meal? Like I don't really love chicken. Could I have something else?
Well,
Could I get that big Fred Flintstone meat?
No,
It's
the
a
meal,
different era.
the meal is fixed.
Oh, okay.
But the upgrade includes stuff like add-ons like pictures or cheering
meet and
banners.
greets. I like that. I could take
That
a
is
picture with the
fun.
princess.
Absolutely, right before the show.
That'd be great.
That's so funny because I was actually going to ask, are you the only one in the booth?
What?
Today? Are
No,
you
we
the only?
actually have. Well, she's the only princess there. We have
You're the only princess.
We have the king. We have the Herald of the North, and we have some wenches and serfs as well.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
looking for like a chancellor, a knight, just personally.
Ah.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, you
but-
should come see our
The
Herald,
Herald
of the
of the
North.
North is a knight. He's actually the
Really?
bad guy
Yeah.
in our show.
Oh wow.
He looks
okay.
kind of like Jon Snow.
Oh, Jon Snow.
Yeah. Oh, you do.
Oh my, because I'm
wow.
obsessed. Rose
Yeah.
Leslie was here.
Yeah.
See, I told you the whole Game of Thrones
We
thing.
have to come by.
Love it.
later.
I will. Thank you.
Do you guys have more traffic now because of Game of Thrones? Like, is it busier?
It depends. You tend to notice people that are more into the time period and more connected with the time period.
And then you said it's all based on like a royal. There's like a royal story, like a royal
There's a
family
story. Yeah, it's a play. It's
That's pretty
it's a
cool.
show, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like
we have people who come back year after year after year.
wow. Do you sign autographs? Like I know fans want them, but do you sign
That's
them?
so
Yeah,
awesome.
we do. After the show, we all come out. About 5 minutes after the show ends, we come out. We take photos with the guests and sign,
Wow.
autographs and things like that. Take pictures.
Can I ask you what your audition process was like?
Yeah, it was just like any other audition process. I had to read from the script and do a monologue.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can we hear like a little bit of your monologue or something?
Oh my gosh, putting me on the spot.
Totally.
I mean, I could do.
Don't worry, it's just us. We have this
Oh
little
my
closed-in
gosh.
area.
What should I do? Should I do something from the show?
Yeah.
Or-
Do things from the show.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Or Ace
let's
Ventura,
maybe
either
I
one
should-
works.
Ace Ventura. I could do something from the old show, maybe. I don't know.
Whatever you want,
What do think?
princess.
Yeah, he's here to serve you. Don't worry about it. He looks like security, by the way.
Can you
That's-
announce
that's
her?
how
You
it's
announce
here.
her, and then she'll start the
And
monologue.
introducing Princess
Oh,
Catalina.
come on. You forgot the beauty. Hold on. Introducing the wonderful, talented, and beautiful.
I'll do our night intros. Let's see. Gentle nobles, raise your voices as I raise my cup to our great company as they take the field to fulfill their oath. Let the sun rise brightly in Navarre and lay a golden mantle on his shoulders. Attend us, Yellow Knight.
Wow. Now, I got one question before I let you guys go. I know you got to get back to the booth. Do they ever tell you, like in the summer, do they tell you, like, stay out of the sun, you can't tan? Like, I mean, because
Oh,
you can't,
that's
right? I mean,
interesting.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
No, they just tell me that I can't cut my hair short or dye it like any crazy colors or anything
No
like
purple.
that.
no
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have purple dye back
Yeah.
then.
I have to keep my hair nice and like long.
Well, you do a good job with that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Medieval
Thank
Times,
you.
medievaltimes.com.
That was
Princess
so
Catalina,
fun.
thank you for
Thank
gracing us.
you.
And thank you, security.
You're welcome.
We'll be back. Could you stay here and be security for us? It gets a little ruckus
Sure,
sometimes.
of
Yeah, thank
course.
you.
That's what I'm here for.
And you can stay too, Princess.
Thanks.
We love having a princess on the
Thanks.
set. All
Totally.
right, we'll be back right after this with a whole lot more. Your live continuing coverage of New York Comic Con 2015 on BeTerrific. I'm Michael Artsis. She's Andrea Fasano, and we'll be back right after this.